It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game.
It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Washington Commanders.
Coming up next.
Not far east from the unmistakable buildings of the... Ball is teed up. Zane Gonzalez to do the honors. And we're off and running from Landover. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by the reigning MVP, the second of his career, the best runner in the game. It's Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard is Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player, most exciting player, not just in his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer, too, in the pocket and as a franchise quarterback to build upon.
Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. This is ahead for about 5. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Tight end in motion left. Jackson now on 3rd. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. The Ravens gonna punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. He sends this away, and oh, this is gonna be a field flipper. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. And leading them out, the reigning Heisman Trophy winner, the number 2 pick in the NFL draft out of LSU, Jayden Daniels.
Jayden's the closest thing we've seen to Lamar Jackson. And while there's only one Lamar Jackson, the 2-time MVP, Jayden's going to push him a little bit in this league. He is a tremendous athlete. Over 1,000 yards rushing down the SEC, and he's just got the instincts, the feel to know when to run it. Man, he can also sling it. A quick, compact, accurate release. I can't wait to watch this guy's skill set unfold in the NFL. But once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Now Daniels off the play action. He's on the move. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This one's caught. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Ravens bring an extra DB out there. Third down coming up. From the gun, it's Daniels. Escapes out to the left. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Now we'll get set to see the Baltimore offense for the second time. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. First down, here's Lamar. Complete, Derrick Henry. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to... Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Here's Henry on the option. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
First down throw for Jackson. Completed to Flowers. And looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, a run for Henry. He'll cobble together a yard there. Frankie Louvu there for the tackle. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Going the wrong way. It's 2nd and goal now, back at the 12. From the gun, Jackson. He brings it in. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Henry. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Call it a gain of 2 that time, and it leaves him only a yard away on 4th and goal. Slot man motioned over. And he's brought down for a loss. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Another carry for Robinson. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Ravens take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
You know, Kate, so often they say that defense is just reactionary. They're just reacting to what the offense is doing. But I'll tell you what, when you got a defensive call like that, the right personnel, nickel coverage, right, the right defensive plan, it plays such a huge role in helping take the ball away.
Gets this one to Andrews. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Running back sent in motion. Lamar now from the gun. Henry on the catch.
It's sure nice to have that safety valve. Sure nice to have a running back that's not just able to tote it, Kate, but he's able to catch it. That's now multiple times they've looked his way, and multiple times he's delivered.
Bateman, the motion man left. Play action now with Jackson. The throw is caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Lamar throwing again. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. It's 2nd and goal. And again, it's Jackson. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. That one intended for Mark Andrews. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
That is such a gut punch as a quarterback. You put in so much work to get down near the goal line, and then you've got to take care of the football. You can't be reckless with the ball. Those defenders are looking to knock it free, and that's exactly what they did, keeping points off the board.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the 7-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Has a man, it's Ertz. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And the Ravens go in nickel, 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. It's caught, Eckler. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They're set up at the 35 now. Daniels on 1st down. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He's back to throw. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. It's halftime from near the nation's capital. The Commanders pulling in front after 2. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to dealing with some time constraints, it seems. We'll bypass halftime and get right back to the action. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
Daniels from the pistol. Complete, it's McLaurin. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
And the Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Robinson on the inside give. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. All right, set now, 1st and 10. A handoff for Robinson, running right. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Staying with Robinson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them. You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And look at this return. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Baltimore running its offense out now. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. That's caught. He found some space. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On 1st down, Jackson connects with Bateman. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down. Another run for Henry. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Lamar off the play fake. Intercepted in the end zone. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Commanders will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Commanders' ball. A chance at a win if they... Second down now, 7 to go. From the 23. Escapes the pocket. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Decent gain here, but short of the first. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. This is Robinson. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Now Daniels off the play action. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Finds him over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he's able to get this down to the 13. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Going right side, Robinson with it. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Extra point is good by Gonzalez. And the Commanders take a 3-possession lead. Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. We see the Ravens making their way out now. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. Completed to Flowers. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Offense in the hurry up here. From the 35 on second down. Flushed out of the puck. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Working quickly here. Jackson on 3rd and 1. He has the first over the middle. Gets it to the 15. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get it back to within 2 possessions. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And the Commanders are able to cover the kick. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Come on.
Here's Robinson. And they bring him down around the 34. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Third down give to Robinson. Moving on into the red zone. Dives for the end zone, and he makes it. Touchdown! The Commanders can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. This was a clear passing down, Brock, and the run surprised all of us, and there it goes for a touchdown.
That's well said. Rewarded for going against the grain. Common sense analytics tell you throw it, but the surprise paid dividends.
Gonzalez now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders take a 3-possession lead. Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Completed over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. 2nd and 3. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, here's Lamar. Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. Lamar throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up second down. Jackson yet again. That's completed right side. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. That's taken in by Henry.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. Commanders with an extra DB out there to defend this third down. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. Jackson's gonna throw again. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And now they face second down. All right, this is gonna be the final play of the game. One final shot here. Forced out to his right. To score this as a win for the Commanders. They did their part, Brock, defending the home field, using that advantage to secure the victory. We know home field advantage is a real thing. And the crowd, they did their part too, adding to just an awesome atmosphere, helping energize those players at big moments of today's ball game.
Yeah, it is super fun to win on the road. I'm not going to lie, to quiet the crowd, but you know what's even better? When you get to celebrate with your family, your friends, your hometown people, your community, and you know, more importantly, they played a role as that extra voice in that building, man. It is a rewarding feeling.